Today's topic, 7 beliefs about money a deliberate creator must have. Today it's all about money, or like the rapper Lil Wayne loves to say, young moolah baby. It's all about money, about cash, about the amount of money that you have in your bank account. And now I ask you, do you have enough money to do the things that you want to do? Are you good at manifesting money? Do you enjoy manifesting money? Do you enjoy the money flow that's flowing towards you? Or are you blocking money from flowing towards you? And in case you're blocking money from flowing towards you, then you can of course check out my Money Manifestation Magnet program. The link to that is in the description. And you can also work with me as a coach so that I can help you to release resistance, to raise your vibration, and to become a vibrational match to the frequency of money. But you can also realize that most of your beliefs that you learned and that you grew up with about money are absolutely toxic. And I really mean that. Just think about this one belief. Money doesn't grow on trees. Ooh, it's hard to get money. You have to sacrifice. You have to suffer. And by doing that, you already put yourself in a position where you manifest suffering and sacrifice and hardship. And then at some point you can say, I have the money. I suffered for 20 years, but now I have the money. And that's what a lot of people believe. Or the worst belief ever, and that's money is the root of all evil. Really? So you're telling me that the several $100s that I recently donated to Romanian street children are the root of all evil? Does it mean that the money that I donated is now used for evil in the world? Ooh. And yes, of course, I'm exaggerating right now a little bit, but I do this to make you understand how we often accept these beliefs without ever questioning. A lot of people have told me, yeah, money is the root of all evil. And when you then ask them why, they say, yeah, because big banks and they control things. Yeah, but are these the only people who have money? What about all the millionaires and billionaires who donate millions of dollars to good causes? What about all the people who donate money? What about all the people who make others feel good? What about every individual in this world who walks past a homeless person, who actually recognizes him or her as a human being, and then gives him something with money, which is either money or food or water? Money is freedom. That's the first belief that I want you to think of and that I want you to have. Money is freedom. No matter what you want to do. Right now, I have the freedom because of the money that I have to live anywhere in the world. I could get a visa now in most countries. I could even get an investment visa in most countries. That doesn't mean that I want to live in most countries, but I have the freedom to do so. I have the freedom to no longer work a 9-to-5 job. I have the freedom to, just like I described, give money to charities that I believe in. I have the freedom to buy healthy food. I have the freedom to travel the world. I have the freedom to live in nice places. I also have the freedom to adapt a minimalist lifestyle and to say I don't need more. But it's very different when you say I don't need more and I don't want more, I'm satisfied with where I am right now, than if you say my only option is that I have less, but actually I want more. There's a big difference between being a minimalist by choice and being forced to be a minimalist. There's a big difference, and that's why it's so important that you understand that money is freedom. Money should never be your goal in itself. You should always think about, what do I want to do with the money I want to manifest? I mean, you can also be like Scrooge McDuck and then swim in your money, but I doubt that this will make you happy. Because in the end, when we leave this physical world and we go back into pure consciousness, then we also leave our bank account behind. And if there's still millions of dollars in your bank account, I mean, yes, you can donate the money to good causes, but you should also enjoy your life. And this is only possible if you have the freedom to do so. We live in a capitalist world, which means that we need money in order to get the things that we want. Some people want more, some people want less, some people need more, others need less. But you still need money, and that's why money is freedom. And that's a good realization, because now you can allow yourself to manifest money, because you realize that it's actually a positive energy, or let's say it's a neutral energy. You can do good things with money and bad things, in the same way as you can buy a hammer and build a house, or kill someone with a hammer. The hammer is neutral, and in the same way money is neutral. It all depends on what you do with it and how you use that freedom. And I truly hope now that you are a deliberate creator, you use this freedom to create more positive vibrations and more good in this world. And I also want you to understand that money is energy, and energy can be directed. Energy is not stagnant, energy is always flowing, so money always has to flow, and that's why I also say that you need to find a balance between spending money and attracting money, because money as an energy always wants to flow. That's something that I had to learn the hard way, because when I actually figured out to manifest money, I wanted to keep it, and I said to myself, no, then the money will run out of my fingers, I have to keep it, oh my god. And of course that was a mistake. Nowadays I spend more than I spent before, but at the same time I also make more. And money as an energy can be directed. It can be directed towards you, or it can be directed away from you. It can be directed into your bank account, or it can be directed far away from your bank account. It all depends on your ability to reach the frequency that allows you to manifest money, to release resistance, to overcome your limiting beliefs, and to create a vision of your future in which you see yourself as the rich and wealthy person that you want to be. And with all these things, my Money Manifestation Magnet program can help you. Because in this 6-week guided meditation program, I guide you to a new frequency where you can become a match to the vibrational frequency of money. I help you to create this vision for yourself and to then see yourself as this rich and wealthy person so that you can create the future right now and then manifest this future. And if you want to find out more about my Money Manifestation Magnet program, the link is in the description. And money is attracted to people who love it, in the same way as you are attracted to others who love you, or who love somebody like you. To give you an example, if you are a woman and you are on a date with a man, and you have the feeling that he hates women, then you don't want to be on a date with this guy. In the same way, if you are a guy and you're on a date with a woman and you have the feeling that she hates men, you don't want to be on a date with that woman. And the same is true for money. If you have these beliefs like money is the root of all evil, money is bad, then money says, I don't want to be in the wallet of that person. Nope, I'm gonna go the other way. But what if you say you love money? What if you say you are open to receive money? What if you realize what I shared with you earlier, that money is freedom and that money is amazing? Then money says, ooh, I'm loved here. I will go to this person. And that's the secret to manifesting money. And the next belief I want to share with you, the next belief about money that every deliberate creator must have, is a quote from Abraham Hicks. And I love this quote so much because it helped me to realize that one big trap that so many spiritual people fall into is just not true and will stop you from manifesting money. And that's this quote. You cannot get poor enough to help poor people thrive. It is only in your thriving that you have anything to offer anyone. This is so powerful. It's so powerful because often we believe that being poor is a virtue and that we as poor people are more spiritual. But always remember, you cannot get poor enough to help poor people thrive. And when you think about it, it's completely logical. I mean, just take this example from before. A couple of days ago, I donated money to a charity that I believe in here in Romania. And if I didn't have any money, I would have not been able to do that. If I would be dirt poor without any money, how can I help anyone? I can only help other people if I thrive. And that's why you should thrive, especially if you want to help others, if you want to do good things in this world. Money allows you to do that. And this brings me to the next point. Having no money doesn't make you more spiritual. And yes, even I fell into this trap. I still remember a couple of years ago when I started on my spiritual journey. I mean, I don't want to say started. Let's say I had the first signs from the universe. I was still doubting everything and I was still in a very low level of consciousness and low vibration. But back then I thought, okay, I mean, hey, if I want to be spiritual, then I have to get rid of all my money. Because I had this idea in my mind of some very lonely hermit who lives in a cave with a long beard and who's meditating all day. And this is just stupid when you think about it. I mean, when you think about it, it's really stupid. Are there people who choose this path and who are happy with it? Of course. And if you want that, that's great. But a lot of spiritual people block their money flow because they either consciously or at least subconsciously believe that having no money makes you more spiritual. And that's not true. Why? Why should it make you more spiritual? What does the amount of money that you have in your bank account say about your spirituality? Nothing, nada, zero. Will you be more relaxed with more money in your bank account? Yup. Will you have an easier time to meditate and to calm your mind when you don't have to think about your bills all the time? Yup. So I believe that having money in your bank account will actually allow you to dedicate more time and energy towards your spiritual path. But at the same time, I also believe that the amount of money in your bank account doesn't have any impact on your spirituality. Yes, having more money in your bank account makes it easier for you to focus on your spiritual path because you don't have to worry about your bills all the time. But at the same time, you have to understand, and I really mean this, that just because you don't have any money doesn't mean that you're more spiritual. That's just a terrible, terrible excuse that stops you from growing and from manifesting money. And manifesting money is just like manifesting a chocolate cookie. That's the next belief I want you to have. Or it's just like manifesting a piece of paper. Or it's just like manifesting a laptop. And now that I think about it, piece of paper. Money is just paper. It's just a piece of paper. And if you think about it this way, you will lose a lot of resistance. Because when it comes to money, we often have this idea that it's something oh so special and oh my God, whoa, if I ever have money, oh God. It's just paper. It's just numbers in a bank account. That's why Abraham Hicks always says, no matter if you want to manifest a castle or a button, it's the same thing. It's energy, and energy flows, and you can direct energy towards you or away from you. And if you really want to direct the energy of money towards you, like I said before, you can click on the link in the description and find out more about the Money Manifestation Magnet program. Or you can also click on the second link in the description and book your first Skype coaching session with me so that I can help you to overcome your limiting beliefs and your resistance towards money. But money is just an energy, just like everything else. So no matter if you want to manifest money or if you want to manifest a chocolate cookie, it's all energy. And the last belief about money a deliberate creator must have that I want to share with you right now is that the amount of money that you had in your past doesn't define the amount of money that you will have in the future. You are not your past. Just because you grow up poor doesn't mean that you will stay poor. Just because there was a time in your life where you didn't have any money doesn't mean that you won't have any money in a week or in a month or in a year. If you, for example, check out the presentation page of my Money Manifestation Magnet program, then you will learn more about my story. And there was a time where I could barely, and I really mean barely, afford a flight back from Thailand to Germany to move in with my parents again as a grown adult. So I know how it feels to not have any money. I know how it feels to not be free. I know how it feels to not have the freedom to live wherever I want. But just because there was a time when my consciousness and my vibration was so low that I wasn't able to attract money, and where the money that I was attracting was flowing out of my experience faster than the roadrunner could say meep meep, doesn't mean that you have to stay on this level of consciousness. It doesn't mean that you can't raise your vibration to a frequency where you are a vibrational match to money. The amount of money that you had in your past or that you have right now doesn't define the amount of money that you will have in the future. So make sure that you manifest more money. And if you're serious about manifesting more money, you can invest in the Money Manifestation Magnet program or work with me as your coach. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please send out some love to the YouTube universe by giving this video a big thumbs up. And I would also appreciate it if you would leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you.